recognized for 1.5 minutes.
Thank you very much. I want to thank the gentleman for yielding and for his tremendous leadership. And also, just very briefly, I just want to mention to my colleague from California on the other side, I remember the Reagan-era tax cut period also, and there was a huge rise in homeless veterans as a result, unfortunately. I rise in strong opposition to the so-called budget plan. I know that our budget shapes our national priorities and values, but the Republicans have put forward a budget that I think is downright sinister. This budget is morally bankrupt. It's a Trojan horse that steals health care from children and rips food from the hungry just to fast-track $1.5 million in tax breaks to billionaires and corporations. Budgets are moral documents. They should not be rigged in favor of special interests and the wealthy few. But the cruel and, yeah, it's a crooked Republican budget. It does just that. Our nation's budget should prioritize working families and the middle class, too many of whom are making low wages and living below the poverty line. It should assist those struggling to find a job. It should invest in workforce training, education, job creation, and job training. Instead, this Republican budget creates tax cuts for billionaires, millionaires, and corporations. Our budget should expand to protect health care for all. Instead, this budget steals nearly $2 trillion from life-saving Medicaid and Medicare. And with nearly 40 million Americans living in poverty, our budget should invest in communities of color and rural communities which have higher rates of poverty. Simply put, the House Republican budget would push more people into poverty. It slashes programs that help create good-paying jobs for struggling families. It's a shame, it's immoral, it's un-American, and I hope we defeat it.
Gentlelady's time has expired.